been separated from motor launch Kalayaan when she was water cannoned by China Coast Guard 520. So for those of you who would like to ask why motor launch Kalayaan is all by herself and where's a Philippine Coast Guard vessel, would like to go back to the previous slide. It's because MRB 4407 was totally blocked by China Coast Guard 21551. That resulted to the separation of motor launch Kalayaan. And then right after she was separated, China Coast Guard vessel 5203 um, used her water cannon against motor launch Kalayaan. Around 8:18 until 8:25, the first supply boat that arrived inside the Ayungin Shoal is motor launch Kalayaan, and then it was followed 7 minutes after by Unaiza May 1. It is worth noting that since three Coast Guard vessels were able to reach the entrance of Ayungin Shoal, we were able to at least use our cameras to show that the Philippine Navy has also deployed their rubber boats to counter the China Coast Guard aluminum hull boats that they deployed coming from China Coast Guard vessel 5203. So our Philippine Navy personnel using their rubber boats were very effective in ensuring that the motor launch Kalayaan will be able to come near BRP Sheramat. These are the five monitored Chinese Coast Guard vessels who actively participated in blocking operation against the Philippine Coast Guard vessels and supply boats. China Coast Guard vessel 21551, China Coast Guard vessel 5203, China Coast Guard vessel 3033, and the China Coast Guard vessel 21551 and 21556. With regard to the aluminum hull boats that they deployed, we can see that the China Coast Guard vessel 5203 has deployed two aluminum hull boats, and one aluminum hull boats were also deployed by 21555 and 21556. For the Chinese maritime militia vessels who actively carried out dangerous maneuver and blocking operation against the Philippine Coast Guard vessel, we have six Chinese maritime militia vessels who never really hesitated to make sure that their blocking operation will be very successful. That is 00210, 00225, 00110, 00301, 00229, and 00112. With regard to the PLA Navy vessel, we were able to monitor these four Chinese maritime militia, PLA Navy vessel rather, PLA Navy 530, PLA Navy 539, and Hubei Pass attack craft. And we also monitored the presence of the PLA Navy hospital ship, PLA Navy 862. Then the total number of the Chinese vessels that we detected during the resupply operation, there were 16 Chinese maritime militia vessels that were physically monitored, and there were 12 Chinese maritime militia vessels that were detected through their AIS, and 5 China Coast Guard vessels, and 5 People's Liberation Army Navy. In total, we can say that there are a total of 38 Chinese vessels who were present within the vicinity of Ayungin Shoal during this particular resupply operation. For the PRC's actions against the Philippine Coast Guard vessels, these are the radio challenges that BRP Sindangan, BRP Cabla, and BRP Melchora Aquino did to challenge the presence of the China Coast Guard vessels and Chinese maritime militia vessels. And then at the same time, we also listed the number of times that they were challenged by the China Coast Guard vessels. These were also the Chinese maritime militia vessels who participated in blocking the Philippine Coast Guard vessels as shown in the slide. For the dangerous maneuvers, these are, we have listed 6 dangerous maneuvers that were conducted by the Chinese Coast Guard vessels against the Philippine Coast Guard.